Welcome to the National Library of Israel. In this video, you will learn how to find newspaper articles in the library's database. The first step is to hover over Digital Library and select Historical Jewish Press. This site contains a collection of almost 200 Jewish newspapers published in various countries, languages, and time periods. We display digital versions of each paper, making it possible to view the papers in their original layout. Full text search is also available for all content published over the course of each newspaper's publication. The first way to find an article is to search by a topic by typing a keyword. I'm going to look for an English language article about Natan Sharansky. So I'm going to type Sharansky into the search box. The search results in a list of 35 articles, which I can scroll through. On top, I see the dates that the articles appeared. In this case, there's one result from the early 1940s, which is not about Natan Sharansky, since he was born in 1948. And there are 34 articles from the second half of the 1970s, which are what I'm looking for. I can narrow the search by clicking on the dates and seeing a breakdown by year. I'm going to narrow down my search even more to the year 1977, since this was the year that Natan Sharansky was arrested in the Soviet Union. I'm going to select this article from the Chicago Jewish newspaper, The Sentinel. When I open it up, I see a portion of the article up close. Or in this case, because it's a short article, it is the entire article. To get a direct link to the article, which I can share with students or use to return directly to the article myself, I click on the link icon on the top. I can now copy the URL and share it any way that I like. If I click on Active Paper Archive, I will be taken to the newspaper itself. I'm going to return, though, to the previous page to show you another way to open the article within the newspaper. To view the article within the newspaper itself from this site, I'm going to click Page. In this view, I can click on it to see it up close, I can move it back, and I also can flip through the pages of the paper. And this would be how I would see in a larger article, if it was continued on another page, I would be able to see the continuation in this way. Another way to find articles is to browse through the site. I'm going to click Browse at the top of the page. If I were on the home page, I would click Browse Newspapers on the right-hand side. From Browse, I can select Title over here, and I can look through and choose from all 196 articles on the site. In this search, I would like to see what the B'nai B'rith Messenger published in its first edition after the State of Israel was proclaimed on May 14th, 1948. So I'm going to click B'nai B'rith Messenger. And this is a Jewish newspaper that was published in Los Angeles, California. I'm going to click 1948 on the top. I have all of the years. I'm going to click 1948 since that's the year I'm interested in. And on the left, I'm going to choose the month, which is May. You can see that this is a weekly paper and it's published on Fridays. So the State of Israel was proclaimed on Friday, May 14th, but this paper was published and printed before. So we would want to see this paper. And so I can click on it and I can see the page. And as I mentioned before, I can flip through it and I can see what the Jewish community of Los Angeles felt about the creation of the State of Israel and how they reacted to the news. The Historical Jewish Press database contains a wealth of interesting material. Explore the site and see what you can find.